How's it going, guys? It is I, Deadly Samuel, and welcome back to more Let's Translate Trails of Beginnings. Last time we got to a bit of a standstill, and now we have to use crossplay to play as Rean's route in order to progress further in the Empire, or in the Imperial Capital. Also, before we get started, if I sound a bit quieter, it's because I'm trying something new, which is basically recording at like midnight. But the problem is now, unlike before, I'm living with people again, but I'm going to be moving out pretty soon, in like a week actually, because I'm going back to school. And actually on that note, I might not upload that day in like a week or something. I think it's like the 16th that I move, so I might not upload on the 16th, but who knows, maybe I'll be able to record stuff in advance, because that's another thing, I haven't actually been recording these in advance at all. I've literally been like editing them and uploading them like after I finish recording pretty much. So I'm like exactly up to the point where I am, like where I've recorded so far. Oh, we're already in Heimdall. I thought we'd maybe start in Reeves. But yeah, with Ys 9, it was the opposite. I finished the game like about a month after it came out. And then I was only like halfway through. I was on like episode 30 on what I'd uploaded because they had such bad upload speed in Japan. But now that I'm back here, my upload speed is like way better than that. But whatever. Altina says, we finally arrived. Isn't it like a... It's already 10 o'clock. Isn't Heimdall like... Oh wait a sec, no, they're not in Trista anymore. Heimdall's like a 30-minute train ride from Trista, I think. But they're in Reeves now, which is on the edge of the Empire, so that's obviously going to take more time. Oh, they came from Ymir. Yeah, I guess when we're coming from Ymir, it's going to take quite a long time. Let's see. My next target is the sludge. The sludge that permeates the Vermilion capital. Wait for me, or something. There's no doubt by Vermilion capital he means the Vermilion Imperial capital Heimdall. Though, I mean, the Imperial capital is just way too big. We'll have to search efficiently, but... If you ask me and my hunch, I'd say that Galnia area and the horse racing things are the most suspicious, but I'm guessing he's only saying that because there's a bar in the Galnia and also there's betting in the horse racing thingy. Ash. I know. If we're gonna go and have fun, it'll be after we've taken care of all this annoying stuff. When this incident's all resolved, I don't mind taking you to some of my favorite spots, but... Oh, he means I'll let you go to like or I'll take you to a place that you like, then he's saying here. Of course, I won't let you take me anywhere unsavory. Well, it's not like I could go in my uniform anyway. It's not a matter of what you're wearing. We're allowed to go to sweet shops, right? Yes. Including Yuna and the rest of them, you can all think of it as my tree and eat whatever you want. But first, we gotta go to Olie, who is our helper, and say hi to him. He's in the Laika district, in the Vanda Dojo, right? Okay, so we're going to the Vanda Dojo. The shadow of the Vermilion capital. So I guess we're already getting to walk around, but Oh, or not. After we heard about what had happened in Crossbell from Lieutenant Clare the next morning, we spoke with the members of Class 7 that we could get a hold of and shared information and decided what we would do next. First of all is Crossbell. The new ruler, or as he's calling himself, the ruler, Rufus, former Governor General, and his Black Guardians. Crossbell has been completely taken over by those Black Guardians, so the confusion there must be immeasurable, but because of how good of a job they've been doing sealing everything off, we don't have any clues or information. The next is about the case that we were assigned to by Lord Matthias about investigating Oliver and his wife. Nothing has changed as far as we know. Their whereabouts are still unknown. Also, because of the Courageous 2 being stolen, the device we used that used an artifact that we used to make long distance calls between like our friends and stuff, the round of 7 isn't working anymore, or so we found out. Either way, that declaration or whatever it is that sea guy sent to the information bureau, there's no mistaking that that message is going to be some sort of key in the kidnapping case of Oliver and his wife. And thus we talked about what we were going to do generally. Claire and Una went west to gather information about Crossbell. Kurt and Lord Matthias headed west to meet up, or to combine forces with the other Vanderbilt training, the disciples or whatever. Muse returned to the school for the time being and worked with the headmistress and the other students to kind of like guide like the supporters that we had, and it was decided that our other friends would work hard to complete each of their goals in different ways, or something. That's really hard to translate, that sentence. And among them, I headed along to the Imperial capital along with Altina and Ash, using the message that C left us as a clue. And that's everything that happened so far. I also got a message from Lord Matthias saying, "I'll be away again for a while, so I leave the dojo to you." Thank you for telling me not just about Class 7, but also about my son and my husband in such detail. Oh, Ollie, that's Kurt's mom. No, that should be our line. We're indebted to Lord Matthias, after all. I mean, you could say that, or you could just say he kind of beat us around. He beat us up a bunch. But even in the face of our attacks, he's an insane man who, even in the face of our attacks, threw his own son Kurt off a cliff. It seems he made you fear him more than he needed to. However, it's the same for Kurt, but that man, he won't go hard on anyone he doesn't see promise in. He fought against you and rated you highly, and thus he imposed that challenge on you. I hope you can understand that. Of course we do. Well, I mean, I didn't feel like he was trying to torment us for the hell of it, at least. Oh, by the way, when I'm training the other disciples, it's usually me that yells at them loudly. If I had to say, I think that the disciples fear me more than Matthias. Now that I think about it, I feel like we saw something like that on our field trip. That Kurt, both his parents are insane. However, I know that his lord isn't just strict. I know that firsthand. He even gave me some advice that I'm very thankful for, personally. I see. That's very rare for someone who's with as few words as him. I can't imagine how that would have gone. I'm right. You too, isn't that a bit rude in front of his wife? Please don't worry about it, I'm glad I got to hear their honest opinions. Either way, I'm glad to see it looks like your bonds have strengthened since the last time I saw you on that field trip. I hope you'll continue to treat Kurt well. Yes, of course. You don't even have to ask. Well, if you want me to help get that stick out of his ass, then I guess I'll help out with that. Alright then, let's return to the main topic. Have you heard anything in the capital that has caught your attention? Right now, all of the disciples of the Vanda style are out searching for the missing prince. And thus, the amount of information I'm hearing is limited compared to normal. So I can't say for sure, but there is something that bothers me a little bit. What is that? Now, considering the period we're at, there hasn't been any major movements. But despite that, a lot of people are coming in and out of the capital, it seems. And perhaps because of that, the air in the capital feels somewhat disturbed. It's different to when the summer festival's there. It's like something stagnated is drifting through the air. Something stagnated. Back in the summer festival, those spies from the Republic were milling around, but I think it's pretty normal if the capital's or the city's air feels a bit like polluted or whatever. Did you feel anything, Shorter? I didn't feel anything worth mentioning, but it seems to be quite a subtle change, right? Yes, it's so much so that it might just be my imagination, but... Well, if it's the wind something fronts... I don't know how to translate that. I'm guessing it's her nickname. If it's if you're feeling it and you've lived in the capital for as long as you have, then I don't think we can just call it your imagination. I will remember what you've said. No, I'm sorry that I feel bad that I can't offer any more information aside from this. It might be prudent to say in exchange for this, but I will introduce you to someone who will help you during your investigation of the capital. Someone who will help us? Yes, someone you, especially you, Rean, know quite well. Yes, she should be here. I'm guessing it's a she. She should be here soon. Speak of the devil, I suppose. Olie, may I come in? Huh? That voice. I thought this might happen, but please come in. And she's wearing her normal clothes for once. Ellie Schwarzer. Ellie's it. Good day to you, dear brother, and to you, Altina and Ash. Yes, it's been a while. So, that helper you were talking about. Yes, Rean's sister and also the student council president of Astraea Girls' School, and also friend of Her Majesty or Her Highness Alfin. Elise Schwarzer. I've already heard about this incident from Muse and the princess. And after talking with Miss Ollier, I am here before you today. But honestly, to be introduced in such a manner is kind of an honor. I believe I will be of great use to you during your investigation in the capital. Indeed, you do seem like you know more than us about the capital. No, I don't accept this. Dear brother? His siscon came out, or sister complex came out. We don't know like anything for sure about this event, or this case. The fact that the guy is naming himself as the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front, there's a very high chance that he's a terrorist. Bringing a civilian with us would be too dangerous. I won't let you come with us. A civilian, Are you trying to say that I am just a weak student? No, I'm not saying that, but... No, I'm not wrong. For starters, you are making a rather big mistake. What do you mean? That, in regards to this case, I cannot be just a regular citizen. After all, I am friends of Princess Alfin, Elise Schwarzer. Elise. Her family has gone missing, and yet she has to maintain a smile so that the other people don't know that, don't realize that he's gone missing. She can't even go out to search for him because she has her duties as a royal. She can't even search for him herself because she has her duties as a royal princess to fulfill. How could I possibly sit and watch that poor princess? I feel like I must do whatever I can in her place to search for her brother. Otherwise, I won't be able to proudly call myself her friend from here on. Elise. Looks like this is Schwarz's loss. Right? I mean, they're both Schwarzer, to be honest. Why don't you try having a little faith in young Elise, Rean? After all, her skill with a rapier is not to be underestimated. Even you, Ollier? The fencing skills that I have been training all this time that have been passed down through our family. I've even had Ollie instruct me recently. It's not just in combat. I've been taking care of lots of important cases as the student council president, even now. I'm no longer a weak person that has to be protected by you, brother. Okay. It's just like Ash said, I lose this round. Rean, then... Okay then, I formally request that you help us in this investigation at least. However, you will follow my instructions whenever things get tough, well, whenever things get dangerous, okay? Yes. Everyone, please be careful. If I find out anything new, I will contact you. Thank you, Ollie. Miss Ollie. Alright then, let's head out and investigate. I'm taking care not to get too overzealous. However, you must say whenever things are looking tough, okay, dear brother? I think I'll be able to help you, even though I may still be weak. Elise, thank you. I'm thankful you said that. Of course. Okay, where even are we? Oh, this is the dojo. The dojo. Okay then. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was a bit of a short one, but it's gotten really hot in my room and I can't concentrate, so I'm going to stop it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.